Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is MaximusBlack from LAGTV, and I'm bringing you guys one of my own games. Actually, this is going to be the first time I posted something on my solo channel, so I thought I'd bring that out to you guys today. I played some ladder games today, and for 1v1s, I won them all today, which is bizarre. And for those who don't know, I recently switched to playing Protoss. So I'm going to be giving you guys a first-person view of me playing Protoss, and I'm actually playing a Zerg player, and I don't think I'm going to show the production tab because I don't want you guys to see exactly what the other guy is doing, and for some reason when I do that it shows both. So I'm going to click none. I'm just going to be showing you guys this as if you guys were watching me play, like observing. So before I do that, for those who has been having a hard time getting on the website, our host has been shit in the bed, and the whole thing has been down for the last like 20 hours. So we are switching hosts tonight, and we should have the site back and running tonight at some point, or it would be early tomorrow morning. But we're gonna have all that figured out. So as you can see, I went ahead and got my pylon right away, and I went and got my gateway as well. And I'm just going down here to make sure that the Zerg isn't doing a fast expansion. And as I can see now, there is a drone coming out, and I guess I should probably introduce my opponent. His name is Chappy, and Chappy is a platinum level Zerg player, and yeah, I'm ranked number 2, I do believe, in platinum right now, just because I don't play it, and every time I turn on Starcraft, for some reason I like drop, just because the bonus pool is the stupidest thing like Blizzard ever created, so I hope they eventually get rid of that. But anyhow, he is doing a fast expansion. My probe is just slowly zapping this hatchery away. At this point, I know I have a little bit more time to not really rush a whole lot, not really worry about getting rushed by Zerglings and whatnot, because I know most of his money just went into that. And at the most, he could probably take 6 Ling to my base, and I'd be able to defend it off pretty easily. So I did supply block myself there for a quick second. Not a huge deal, just because I queued up a Zealot, but, you know, not a huge deal. And I do believe I build... No, maybe not. Oh, yeah. So I am building a proxy pylon right here. And this is just to test my luck. For one, just to keep an eye on if there's any drones coming down this way. And also, if he allows me, I do have my Cybernetics core up. My warp gate is going now. And if he doesn't figure that out, if he doesn't figure that is there, I should be able to warp in some units right inside his base and do some damage. So I do see that he has a spawning pool finished, and he has a Roach Warren going as well. My proxy pylon did finish, so that's good. Warp gate is going. I don't really have much chrono left, and I just chronoed some more probes. And I like to go really probe heavy. When I do this build, I get my 1 gateway, my 1 Cybernetics core, then I get my 2nd gateway, and at the same time, I just keep building probes. And what I do, and maybe I'll just talk about that in a couple more minutes when you guys... Okay, there it is. And I go ahead and get my Twilight Council as soon as I get enough gas, and I only get 1 assimilator at the beginning and put the 3 guys on there just to get enough gas to get my warp going. And then by the time my warp is about halfway, I like to chuck down my Twilight Council. By the time my Twilight Council's done, I should have in and around 200 gas. And then as soon as I have that 200 gas, I go right ahead and get my Zealot charge. And that's all she wrote from there. And I really like to go heavy stalker against Zerg, because I know that they're going to get Roach, and Roach can kite the crap out of Zealots. So if I don't go ahead and get the charge, then I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. But I just don't go Zealots. And you'll see that in a couple more minutes. But in the meantime, I am still bringing units. And I say, you know what? I got a proxy pylon down here. He's going to see this pretty soon. I need to go down here and make sure that he doesn't touch this. So I am running down 6 Zealots right now to test my luck, to see how much damage I can do with 4 Zealots. And I'll also show you my thought process, what was going through my head while I'm doing that as well. So as you can see now, I'm getting my 3rd gateway, my 4th gateway. I don't get my 4 gate right away. simply because I just don't have the money to produce 4 units at one time. So why have 4 gateways? So I kind of take my time. I am supply blocked, but I did build 2 pylons, so by the time I get down here, I'd be able to warp in some units. So now I am using my zealots here to do some attacking. Now, here's the big thing. I'm bringing out 2 sentry. With these sentry, I'm going to force field off that ramp to make sure no Ling, no Roach come down here to interfere with the harassment that I'm doing. Notice how I brought down 2 of them, because I know that one charge isn't going to last long enough. So as soon as that one finished, I took the other sentry and I put up another force field to buy me a little bit more time. And now I can go right at this, and I should be able to warp some more units in here very shortly. And as you can see, he is doing that cutting. My zealot charge didn't finish yet, but it should be done at any moment now. He is attacking this pylon. He's got quite a bit of Roach, but if you can do this correctly, you know, you can defend all this, because the great thing about Protoss is you don't need a lot of units to be very effective. And as you can see, I'm trying to buy some time now. I want to get 50 charge here so I can do another force field. I'm backing up, going back at this, making these Roach come back down towards me. I need to keep both of these sentries alive. I now have 45 charge. I'm almost back at 50, and then the damage can be done yet again. 2 more Roach coming in. I want to trap these guys in. Now that the damage has been done, I can finish these guys off. Boom. Focus fire. Boom. Focus fire. I now have another charge left, throwing up that second force field, and now finally getting rid of this hatchery. As you can see, when you don't have a lot of units, with proper micro, you can do a shit ton of damage against Zerg or any other opponent that you're going up against. And here you would think, okay, well now I'm screwed, right? All my units are dying. Well, no. I'm going to go ahead and try to get out these units the best I can. Even if I can only get out 1, that is success to me. But this time, I'm going to be able to get out of here with Bullstalker, and I'm going to run back to base and use these guys again for later. And that's just how it's done there, to do some effective harassment. And now that my money is starting to go up, because I was building some units here in the base, because my proxy pylon got destroyed down here, so I continued building units. My money is starting to get up, so I am building a couple more gateways, and now I'm going to go ahead and expand and get that economical advantage, or that so that I can continue to do more harassment more frequently. But now that I have him against the ropes here, I don't want to just let him, you know, rebuild that expansion down there. So very soon I'm going to have to go and do some damage. Once again, I am putting out that proxy pylon over here to make sure that these destructible rocks aren't going down, make sure nothing fishy's happening. And yeah, so that is basically all I can really talk about for now. I'm going to keep building up units here, keep massing, keep doing what I'm doing, and eventually I'm going to push right back out. Now I have, what, 2, 4, 6 gateways. The reason why I got them is because now that I have more minerals, I can afford to build more units more frequently. So, you know, I'm not really sitting on my 4 gate, you know, warping in 4 units and then still sitting on $400. But now I know that now that the second my natural expansion is going up, I'm going to have a little bit more money to spend, and that way I can continuously warp in more units, more after. It's just basically going to be a non-stop wave. And yeah, so one thing that I'm going to want to do is put a proxy pylon down and around here somewhere. And it looks like now I'm going with the push. I've waited long enough. I know I have the army that can do the job. If I can do the micro as well as I did last time, this game should be mine. You know, Zerg is a scary thing. I mean, when you're playing against the Zerg, you really got to make sure that make sure that they don't have this expansion up and that they don't have the money on top of you. Because once you go to mid game with Zerg, you're in a lot of trouble unless you know what you're doing. So as you can see, I'm not rushing in there. I had just seen that he had a whole crap ton of Roach. He is coming down. I'm gonna want a force field, and that's what I'm talking about. Cutting off half of those Roach so I can do maximum amount of damage without taking taking minimal damage against my units. Now backing away from here. There we go. And now I'm going to go up, take a peek to see what he's got. I'm going to run down here to make sure this expansion isn't going up yet again. And I can see that now it is gone up once again. I'm going to want to take these sentries, put up that force field again, and just repeat. You know, now I can take out all these units, and all these Roach that were in the base, you know, now can't touch me because I'm in here doing maximum damage with taking minimal damage. And, you know, this expansion is going to go down again. And as soon as this force field's gone, I'm going to want to chuck another one up there and keep doing this until this expansion is gone. It's just basically repeating myself and letting this Zerg do absolutely nothing. In the meantime, I am warping in units up here. I don't know why I did that. I should be warping in units down this way now. So that was kind of an error on my half, but no big deal. I still have what it takes to win this game. And look, there you go. The natural expansion is down again, and the Zerg is in a pile of trouble. I'm going to go over here and pick off this Overlord really quick. And yeah, and now I'm bringing down more Zealots, finally warping in some units. And I still have $1,000. My natural is getting pretty saturated. It's not fully saturated yet, but my money game is where I want it to be. I'm not supply blocked, and now I'm going to come in here and try to finish the game. And yeah, so I don't have a whole lot to talk about right now, so I'm just going to kind of be quiet and just let you guys soak it all in. Enjoy it. It's going to be a beautiful thing. And here we go. And I'm coming in here to do this massive attack here. I got a bunch of Sentry. Boom, 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 boom. Force fields all in behind those Roach to make sure that they can't run back and kite out my Zealots. I got all those guys trapped in there now, and I'm just doing maximum amount of damage. That right there is how you use a force field. I'm not trying to tug my boat or anything, but you know, that was sexy. And Chappy GG's out. So guys, that is, I just wanted to show you this because I wanted to show you how effective sentries really are and how essential they are to a Protoss player at the beginning of a game, because you know, he had me out-roached. But when you can use your sentries to cut, you know, things in half, and then, you know, focus fire on certain units, and then keep it up with your micro, you can do some serious damage. And I thought I'd bring you out that little game. It was the first game that I played in the day. It was one of my better games. I am on a win streak now, so let's hopefully I can keep that and make my way back to the Diamond League. And I guess I'll leave it at that. I don't have a whole lot to talk about. Thanks for bearing with me. It's a little weird not having Adam around to kind of feed off of and give him the spotlight for a second while I gather my thoughts and stuff. So if I'm a little all over the place, I apologize. But, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is MaximusBlack with LAGTV. I'm signing out. Peace out.